Hi, Tim Biggam back again this week, and what a difference a day makes. Yesterday's big sell-off, biggest sell-off since November, and by far the biggest sell-off of the year in the S&Ps, the Dow, the NASDAQ across the board. We saw the VIX, which had been looking like it wanted to trade with an 11 handle below that 12 level, shooting up to 20 all in one day. So the biggest pop we've seen in the VIX in quite some time as well. A real big flattening of that VIX curve as well as everyone rushed in for protection all at once. Today we're seeing kind of a give and take, open a little bit higher. Now we're selling off again. I think we'll continue to kind of bleed out here a little bit. I think the highs that we saw at the end of last week will probably be the highs for a while. I know I've been kind of warning that the market was kind of eerily quiet, a little too complacent. Finally got rewarded for having those long puts in place. Trimmed out of most of those yesterday, given the big pop we saw in implied volatility and the big drop in the market. Switched over, maintained a bearish stance, but by selling out of the money call spreads, take advantage of that high level of implied volatility. I favor option selling here, and if we have one more run to the downside, I'll probably hedge that off by selling some out of the money put spreads. Already doing that with a couple names. Apple I still like around the 400 level, so I'm selling that 400 strike, buying the 395 as protection, doing that in March and April both. I kind of have that on a religious basis out in time here. I just will be a willing buyer on Apple on a kind of a 10% pullback from present levels. Overall, I think the market probably will meander here. We have the sequester coming up to work through. We also have eventually some of the fundamentals which haven't been important starting to bleed through the surface. Europe has also kind of reared up again. Certainly Italy and Spain may come to the forefront. So a lot of the worries that were kind of discarded up until last week have come to the surface again. I don't expect the market anytime soon to rush to make new highs. I think that faith that people had in the free money forever will take stocks straight up with no pullback probably is shaken, and when the market trades more on faith than fundamentals, once that faith is broken, it's kind of hard to get back until you get some of the value guys stepping in, and I think that's still at a lower level. Similar to Apple at 700, that faith was broken around 400. I think you'll see value guys step in. Certainly that's a level I'm attracted to. So until further notice, I think, be wary here. I think we'll see kind of a big range, no change market, a slow drip lower, and, be a willing buyer selling out of the money put spreads if we have another bad hair day. So until next week, this is Tim Biggam. As always, keep your position size proper and make sure your risks are in place. Thanks. Bye-bye.